All right, welcome to your next multiplication video. We have done groups of, and we've also done line plots or number lines. I'm going to introduce a brand new strategy to you. However, we've been doing it a little bit in our spirals, so you guys got to have a sneak peek. Lucky yous. So it'll be kind of easy to transition into this, but this is my personal favorite way of solving multiplication problems. So our I can statement for today is, I can solve a multiplication problem by creating an array to represent the problem. All right, I'm going to use Royals colors today because we really hope that they win. So my first problem that I want to do is 3 times 6. And I want to know, what does that equal? So if I'm looking at this problem, how I would set up my array is really, this means instead of 3 groups of 6, I'm going to have 3 rows of 6. So I'm going to identify this little X or my multiplication symbol as rows of now. So first we had groups of, now we're going to call it rows of. So if I go to create this, I need 3 rows. And remember, a row is going to work this way. Okay? This is a row. If it goes up and down, that's going to be a column. Can you say column? And the way I remember this is that if I'm looking at a building, is a column going to lay flat or is it going to hold something up? It's going to go up and down. It should go up and down. If it's laying flat, it's not a column doing what it's supposed to be doing, right? Okay, so if I'm going to draw this, I'm going to have 3 rows of 6. So I'm going to draw my 1 row, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go over 6. Remember not to double count this one that you have. So this counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you kind of picture in your head, this forms a kind of rectangle. Okay? If it's lopsided, it means it's either not neat enough or you've messed something up somewhere. Okay? So this would be how I should make my array for 3 rows of 6, and then I can just count how many I have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So my answer should be 18. Now we can go ahead and show the commutative property. So if instead I had 6 rows of 3, I wonder what that would equal. Now, our commutative property says that it should be 18 like I just solved, but let's prove it. So this time I'm going to have 6 rows of 3. And I apologize, my little stylus is a little bit sticky, so it's looking kind of funky. But if I count these, I'm going to have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So did I get the same answer? I did. And this time, you'll notice that it's almost like my rectangle just kind of flips itself. So instead, it's kind of my horizontal rectangle. Do you see that? Okay. That's what the commutative property will show. That it will either be a rectangle that lays on its side or it will be a rectangle that lays vertical. And then if I do the commutative property, then it will be the exact opposite. All right, so go ahead and try this example on your own. I want you to try the number 4 times 7 and see what does that equal. We will go over it in class. The second thing that I want you to do is I want for you to be an array detective. I want you to be looking around your house, around school, to find if you see any examples of arrays. One example would be on your school bus. So if this is your school bus, when you get on the door, right, there's seats on both sides, yes? So if I looked at my bus from the top, is that really an array? It is, okay? Now, arrays could also be 1 times something. So if I have 1 times something, my array will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So what kind of an array would that be? It'd be a 1 by 4. So I want you to come with a list of at least 3 arrays that you find around your house or in your everyday life. You have 2 days to find them, and we're going to talk about those examples in class as well. All right, and last but not least, I want to know for your riddle today, What belongs to you but is used more by other people? Okay, I'm curious. I look forward to discussing arrays with you, and I thank you for watching. I will see you in class.